been my dad's farm, I think, since 1963. My dad's farmed the ground for good portion of his life, and then he went into cattle and let the neighbor farm all the farm ground, and then he retired, and now I manage about 700 acres of hay and pasture ground, and I run about 200 head of cow-calf pairs. Well, I injured my right arm working calves and picking up calves and moving them around, and I popped the tendon in my right shoulder and then ripped another tendon that connects everything together. Had surgery. For the first 6 weeks, I had my arm in a sling, and I wasn't supposed to lift anything over a pound, and just take it easy and sleep a lot and recover. I didn't ask for help from Farm Rescue. Somebody anonymously called me in, and they called me one day, and a few days later, the semi showed up with a tractor and baler. So I don't know who called in my deal. I really do appreciate it, but I really appreciate Farm Rescue's help. They help cut and bale most of my hay ground. I have about 150 acres of brome grass, alfalfa mix, and they came in and used my equipment and cut the hay, and then they pulled off their baler and tractor and baled up, and then my neighbor showed up too, Donnie Peterson, to help. The volunteer Will that showed up, he very nice guy to work with, very, I guess, calming and to talk to. I really enjoyed working with him, and he made things a lot easier just because of his demeanor. I got a John Deere 956 Moco. He'd never run one of those yet, I don't think. And so I gave him a few little pointers, and he took off like it was nothing. He had her under control right away. So there's people out there that do need help and have too much pride to ask, or the neighbors may live 10 miles away. But I would encourage every farmer out there, if they need the help from Farm Rescue, to call or call in for somebody. If it wasn't for the sponsors that do the Farm Rescue program, especially like RDO that brings in the big equipment, and then you got Mack dealers and Chevrolet and all the other banks that donate to this. If it wasn't for people like them, I'd be hurting so bad to be able to get things done, that sometimes having people like the sponsors that Farm Rescue does helps a lot. Any business that feels that they want to help somebody, that the Farm Rescue program would be a good place to donate your money so that you know that somebody's going to get helped. Just want to thank Farm Rescue for what they did.